Hello, guys, and welcome back to Excelsior Academy. So, after so many suggestions and recommendations from these friends, I am going to start with the structure biology playlist now. So, what I thought was like I'll share the course details, like what all topics will be covered, and in during these lecture series, if you think that any other topics can be taken, so you can just let me know through the chat or the comments. Okay. So I'll be just sharing my screen now, and in this video, I'll just go through the syllabus or the course details which we'll be doing in this particular series. Okay, so I'll just share my screen and we can just go through it. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to start with the structural biology and its awesomeness. Now, why I believe that it is awesome, guys, you have to understand like now with this much of technology and advancement we have right now, the understanding right now what we have, using all these applications, we are going to get the functions of each and every protein which is there in the system. Okay. Once we have the sequence, we can get the structure. Now, whether it is like based on the homology model or through the X-ray diffraction in the original structure we can get. Sorry. So once we have the structure, we can actually predict the function of the protein. So what I have thought is like we'll go through this particular module. Okay. So it has been divided into two modules, and one by one we'll be taking care of all the steps which is required to cover the entire structure biology course. Okay. So the first thing is, first, again, as I know everyone knows about it. Okay. But here I'll be just taking again, the all the syllabus I'll be taking, like where we'll be talking about the protein structure. Simple basic understanding, just to I'm sure you know all the secondary, tertiary, quaternary structures of your protein, but we are just going to brush up everything. Okay. And the molecular basis of protein structure. So where we'll be talking about alpha, beta, we'll be talking about the folds over here. Okay, what are like different structures like beta turn beta or alpha beta fold. So all those folds and turns we'll be studying over here. Then comes the extra diffraction and the NMR. So guys, this is really important because this is something which very particular to study. So here we will be actually covering the majority. Okay, so this will be going in detail where the understanding of your biophysics and the maths is required. Later, then how do we get the diffraction pattern? Like what are the wet lab experiments or the dry lab methods which all are required in order to get the structure? Later on, after X-ray, we'll go to the NMR and the analysis of spectra. We'll also discuss like what are the advantages of having NMR structure or the disadvantages of using NMR. Then comes the structure databases and the molecular visualization. And this is important because you want to rotate and see the structure where sorry, we want to rotate the structure and we want to see where exactly the active site is there or the binding site is there. So we will just rotate the structure, we'll go zoom in and zoom out, we'll see how each particular amino acid side chain is interacting with the ligand molecules. Okay, so for that we have got different databases are there, different softwares are there. So each, either it is PyMol or Asmol, we'll be studying in detail. I'll I'll train you guys like how exactly you can download and how you can upload the structure over here and you can visualize the structure. Moving on to the next unit, two, we'll be talking about here the molecular modeling. Now this is also very interesting, guys, over here. The thing is that once you have the structure, it's fine. What if you are not able to get the crystal? That is like very concerning. And I can tell you from my experience that, during my PhD course also, I tried a lot. I tried using manual method. I used robotic also, but I was unfortunately not able to get, any crystal structure. So in such scenario where you have got all the informations of the protein, you have got the sequence, everything is there, बस क्रिस्टल नहीं बन रहा है आपका. Okay, so if you're not getting the crystal, what else can be done so that you can actually study about the structure of a protein? So this is what we'll be studying: homology modeling and the ab initio methods. So we'll understand like when to use homology modeling and when to use the ab initio methods, what are the tools used for it, and how exactly you can get a structure. Okay, later comes about the molecular dynamics. simulation and the dynamic studies, what are the different tools or the softwares which we use in order to study. Now where the application comes for the molecular dynamics, it's when, for example, you want to study the protein or the enzyme drug interactions, like which whether the drug is perfectly binding to the active site or not. So those kinds of interaction studies you can do. You can actually check whether this particular drug is actually targeting or not targeting, or just having the overall little bit binding or interaction is there. So such kind of studies can be done. You can also understand whether the protein is, exactly how it is getting folded, whether the folding steps are correct or not. So all those can be simulated and can be studied. And then comes the docking, where you actually study, drug interactions with the study. You can understand, you can actually identify or search for new drugs for that particular enzymes or the inhibitor search, everything. Now, then what are the different tools used in molecular docking? Okay, so all these will be covered step by steps once we have the understanding of the structural biology. And after that, all these tools will be studied. So stay tuned, guys, with me for this particular thing. This is really going to be very interesting. I'll be sharing my own experience with you guys for the personal touch. And it is really very interesting to study how beautiful the structures, come out. And using all these science technology, you can actually predict the function of the protein. Okay, so stay tuned, guys, and soon all the required and the necessary videos will be uploaded soon. Thank you.